Hey guys, what up? It's Goose TV here again today. Today I'm back with another Madden mobile video on my channel. Now today's video, guys, we have episode 21 of top polls of the week for you guys. Another fantastic week. So many good polls. We got presents, we got New Year's content, we got a lot of crazy stuff this week. Super excited to get into it and show you guys these polls. If you want a chance to be featured in next week's top polls of the week video, make sure to send your polls in to goosetop.polls@gmail.com. Once again, goosetop.polls@gmail.com. Also, please leave a name with your submission so I know who to shout out if you do make it on the video. As always, I have to leave names out of people who don't have their names in their fantastic polls, so I really appreciate it if you could do that for me. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on my post notifications so you never miss any of my videos. 70% of you guys aren't subscribed, so please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's try to get this video to 150 likes. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve. I would expect us to maybe get a little bit of content then. New Year's ball drop. I would expect an event, at midnight on New Year's, so we'll see what kind of videos we're gonna have. I'll probably have my top polls of the year out tomorrow. A lot of fun stuff coming over the next few days, so I hope you guys enjoy this video though. Let's get right into it. So I didn't mention this in the intro, but I got the most submissions I've ever gotten in 1 week on top polls of the week. 400 submissions this week. Absolutely insane. I can't believe I got that many. Everybody, thank you so much. And I would say over half of them were these New Year's polls out of the launch events. Everybody polled some New Year's players. Brick Squad, Dylan, some people were DMing me a ton of different polls. Like I said, probably over 200 of these emails to me. 92 New Year's polls in the events. I haven't pulled a single one yet. Everybody's been pulling a ton of these cards, and I'm just sitting here with absolutely nothing. So many people sent these in. I can't shout out like one person or anything. Guys, everybody, thank you so much for sending these polls in. Let's move on to number 9. At number 9, we have a large present pack from Gabe L here. Large present 2. Don't know exactly what's guaranteed in it, but it's not this. He gets a select of 3 items. That's how the large presents worked. He pulled an 88 and 87, but he also pulled a 90 Chandler Jones out of that pack. Not sure exactly what the chances of that were, but probably weren't super high. Gabe, thanks for sending this in, and let's move on to number 8. At number 8, we have our weekly legend polls for you guys. We got It's Edwin 24 pulling Tracy Porter. He was the only person to pull Tracy Porter. We also have Johnny 365 being the only person to pull John Hanna. So 2 legend polls. Both of them were submitted. Thank you guys both for sending this in. And let's move on to number 7. At number 7, we have one of the best program elite packs we have seen all year. First of all, a 90 Packmaster Lamar Jackson. These used to be some of the best pulls in the game. People got these when they were going for like 10 million coins, and they were absolutely insane. But it also pulls a Season 4 captain, Gokwe here. I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name, but 93 overall and a 90 in one pack. 2 diamonds. You gotta love it. Thanks to Tom the Turtle for sending this pull in. And let's move on to number 6. At number 6, we have a pretty similar large present as the one at number 9, but this one is a little bit better. First of all, an 89 Micah Hyde has a choice from, but he has an Evolved DK Metcalf from Madden Manor. This card is usually an 89 overall, but in these presents, you had chances at some evolved players, fully evolved evoed players, which is really cool. This is the only one that was sent to me like this, and out of a large present, that's a really cool pull. I think it's cool because the art changes once you evo with these specific cards, so really cool poll. KO, thanks for sending this in, and let's move into the top 5 polls of the week. Another poll I got a lot of this week were a lot of the Madden 50 players from the New Year's events, but this was by far the best one I got. Cat6 sent me this reward pack, and as you can see by the items in the pack, this was only 3 plays of the event at the bottom. Not sure which one it is. The Black Cherry, so it's the Season 1. So as you like I said, 3 plays of the event and pulls 2 Ray Lewis cards, 2 Madden 50, 89 overalls. I don't know exactly when this was pulled because they were going for a lot more, at least right when they came out, as well as another bubbly in the pack as well. This is, like I said, by far one of the best ones I've seen. Obviously there's a couple others with some duplicates in it, but out of 3 plays and 2 polls, that's amazing. Thanks for sending this in. Let's move on to number 4. At number 4, we're into some giant presents here. A lot of people sent me some really good pulls out of giant presents. A lot of 93 Masters came out of presents from the Giants, and all you guys are super lucky. Extra BFB MM was the first person to send me one of these. 50,000 Rock Salt in the pack, but he also pulled a Master Luke Kuechly from the Cold Fire promo in the giant present. I didn't pull anything good out of my giant presents in like I said, a bunch of you guys sent in some fantastic stuff. So everybody, thanks for sending those in. Extra thanks for being the first one to send it in. And let's move on to number 3. Now, number 3, we got a very similar pull, but a little bit different, and this one is pretty cool because it's one of 2 masterful presents that were sent to me this week. Fox Thought here in Giant Present 7 was able to pull a masterful present to the Sean Taylor, which is the best one out of the 4 that you could get for the out-of-position master cards. So, like I said, out of a Giant Present, he probably selected, you know, a 92 or something, got some coins out of that or some of the cookies, but he also got a masterful present as well as ice out of a Giant Present. So that's a fantastic pull, Fox. Thanks for sending this in, and let's move on to number 2. At number 2, guys, we got Ghost of Madden pulls. These cards were pretty rare, pretty hard to pull in those Boomer Bust live events. 94 overall cards, some of our first 94 like regular cards that we're getting this year. We had Ghost of Madden Past and Ghost of Madden Present. For whatever reason, they didn't do Ghost of Madden Futures this year. But let's get into it. We got Andrew was the first person to send in a Patrick Willis, and then Jack M, Red Park, and Archie all pulled a Gonzalez Past, and then Juan Lau also pulled a DeMarcus Ware pass, and the only person to pull a Ghost of Madden Present player was Be Easy Gotified, who pulled a Saquon Barkley. So all of you guys, thanks for sending these polls in. Congrats on your Ghost of Madden polls, and let's move on to number 1. Like I said, guys, I got a lot of Giant Present polls sent to me, but this one is by far not even close, potentially even the best poll that I've received this entire season. It comes from Awesome123 here, Giant Present 7. I think this is the 3rd time Giant Present 7's on here, which is kind of crazy. If you remember from these presents, you could select 2 of 5 items. A lot of times it had some Ultimate Freeze players, some snowballs, but as you can see here, Awesome123 got extremely lucky. First of all, a 93 Randy Moss Ultimate Freeze Master, he got to select that, but also a masterful present in the pack. But not only just a masterful present, the best one you could get was turned into a Ghost of Madden and 2 pristine ice from a single Giant Present. Like I said, I think this might be the best pull I've seen all year sent to me. So Awesome123, congrats on your amazing pull and being number 1 in top polls of the week for week 21. There you guys have it, top polls of the week 21, another fantastic week for you guys. For those of you who sent polls in, thank you so much, I appreciate it, and if you want a chance to be featured in next week's video, send your polls in to goosetoppolils@gmail.com, and please leave a name with your submission so I know who to shout out if you do make it on the video. Today's post notification shout out goes out to No Chill, be the first person to comment on a video for the next video's post notification shout out. But anyways, guys, that is just about it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to like it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm GooseTV, and I'm out. I will see you guys later.